Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate some issues that can happen from users using the tools I teach them wrong. For instance, with the commands, that you use in the command prompt. If you don't use the correct switch, it's not going to work. So, for instance, if they use check disk and don't use /F or use some other switch, it obviously isn't going to fix the issue. So, after they do it incorrectly and they wonder, oh no, it's not working, I've been duped or whatever. So I'm making this video so if that does happen, they have a solution to what they actually have to do, So let's get the command prompt up, and I'll just demonstrate both SFC and check disk because they both use switches for them to work. So first is going to be check disk. So I can just see, one day a user trying to fix an issue that's going on their hard drive and whatnot, and they remember back to the training and be like, oh yeah, that one dude taught me about the check disk command. So they try, writing check disk, but however, they forget they have to use the switch /F. Oops, access denial. Yeah, I should probably run it as administrator, shouldn't I? There we go. So yeah, they type it like this and they press enter, and they go through a long process. Once it's done, they're like, oh no, why isn't it working? Well, it's because they're not using the correct switch. So, they go through this all fun process. I'm going to actually Control-C to cancel this because it will take probably an hour or two. Okay. So, this is the correct way. You type it out, check disk. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Check disk like I did before, but you need to include the switch /F. The F stands for fix, and it will fix the issues that are present on the hard drive. So, boom, press enter, and then it's actually going to pop up with an error. It says check disk cannot run because the volume is in use by another process. Would you like to schedule this volume to be checked the next time the system restarts? Usually you press yes, so it runs, scans the hard drive on the next system restart. But I want to press no. The reason why it does this is because it can't scan a drive that is currently being used, as you can probably imagine. So I'm going to press no, boom. Now we're going to demonstrate the SFC. Usually, you want to type SFC /scan now, one word. However, I can imagine a user one day, having issues again, like, okay, I remember that one dude taught me about the SFC command. So they just type it like SFC and forget about the /scan now command. So if you, I'm going to demonstrate what happens if you just type in SFC. Press enter. Boom, this comes up. They're like, what's going on? If they are knowledgeable and they actually read this, they probably realize it right here. Boom, want to use /scan now, that probably jog their memory. However, the common user probably won't read this. They probably just glance over and be like, oh yeah, this is nothing but gibberish. And as you can see, there's a lot of different switches that can happen. So maybe they don't remember the switch, but they remember there is a switch. So they're, oh, maybe it's verify only or scan file. You know what I mean? Actually, I have never seen these before, so it's kind of cool. So, this is what they want to do. They want to type SFC /scan now, one word. Enter. And that's going to scan the system's protected files. And then, if it detects any corruption, it'll pull the undamaged files from the cached folder on the hard drive. This is going to take forever, so I don't think I'm really going to let it run that long. Come on, Control-C. There we go. Let's see, what other issue could arise? Let's say they don't let's go back to check disk. I'm going to clear this. So let's say you're doing check disk again. However, they don't remember the letter. First, before I do this, I'm actually going to check the switches so I don't damage anything. So basically what I'm going to do, maybe they remember, wow, I can't talk. Imagine that they remember that there is a switch, /some letter, but they don't remember it's F, so they just type in a random letter that seems right. So let's say they do, let's see here. Yikes, do I want to do that? Yeah, we're going to do /V. So let's say they do check disk /V. I'm going to pipe it to more though because I don't want to deal with all the output. So basically they'll just type this, check disk, oh, I spelled that wrong. Check disk /V. Okay. So let's just imagine that they just type this check disk /V. And they're like, oh yeah, okay. Once they type that, they're like, okay, this is going to fix the hard drive. Wrong, it's not. It's actually going to display, like it says up here. Oh, I can't scroll up. But basically, if I remember correctly, it says it will display all the file path names or whatever. And as you can see, it's kind of freaking out. And, you know, they're just sitting back like, okay, this is going to work. So they walk off to do something, you know, like they're working. They come back and they're like, why is all this output on the screen? Why isn't it fixed? This is because, you know, they didn't do /F, because without using /F, it's in read-only mode and doesn't do any modifications or changes. I'm actually going to get out of this. Okay. So yeah, those are the issues that can arise from the tools I teach people. And this is how you fix them, I guess.